I'm Jessica Ann Bogart for Audio Storytime. Today's story is a faux fiction, the opposite of fan fiction.
Welcome to
Audio
Story.
May the Force be clobbered!
Part 2. The Rejection, an Anakin Vader Star Wars faux fiction. Narrated by Hugh McTaggart. There was an extremely loud, destructive crash.
What the heck?
Amay exclaimed. Cosima made an outcry. Elf gasped and jumped up, then headed to where the sound came from. As they all went to investigate, they heard a roaring male voice bellow,
Elf!
That was followed by the elf shouting back.
You basilisk! How dare you show your wretched face here?
Oh no, he's really gone off the deep end.
Sheev said.
Vader or Anakin or whatever he calls himself?
Cosima supposed.
None other.
Sheev said.
You will be eternally sorry for breaking my heart.
Vader ranted.
What heart?
The elf shot back.
Darth Anakin Vader.
Sheev said sternly.
She hurt me worse than the scrubbing.
Anakin Vader complained.
Oh, don't pull that crap again!
The elf said in disgust.
Your life sucked, so did a lot of your choices, but like I said to Sheev yesterday, I don't owe you a damn thing. So ditch that freaking stupid suit. You don't need it anymore. You got healed, remember?
Since you are so tough, I challenge you to a lightsaber duel.
Vader ranted.
Consider it rejected.
Oh, look, finally, something Elf is scared of.
He taunted.
I'd rather be a live coward than a dead fool.
She shot back, with a glare.
Typical of you to be amused over somebody's fear. That's just like a dark lord.
I am not. Stop twisting everything I say.
Oh, really?
The elf pressed.
What do you call, oh, look, something elf's afraid of? Compassion?
You don't just see the fear of others as a signal that they are not a threat. You thrive on it, over and over and over again.
I'm not trying to terrorize you for my amusement.
Vader protested.
Then what?
The elf demanded.
I was trying to goad you into a lightsaber challenge, that is all.
Said Vader, frustrated.
Beside there being no lightsabers here, the idea of challenging such a newbie is actually cowardly on your part. Darth Invader.
Vader yanked off his helmet and glared at the elf. But instead of shuddering and struggling for breath, Ocean returned the glare.
What's wrong with the frigging Force?
Anakin Vader fumed as he put the helmet back on again.
Why? Was something supposed to happen?
Amay rolled her eyes at him.
You shut your mouth and keep out of this, you worthless little vermin. This is between me and Ocean Elf.
Sir, excuse you.
Cosima began to admonish him. Amay looked as if she was about to say something as well. Ocean opened her mouth to shout at Anakin Vader, but she also had to wait her turn. It was Sheev Alderaan who spoke up next. Fixing Anakin Vader with a disapproving look, he said,
For shame, Anakin. Either the Force does not work here as it does in our galaxy, or Ocean Elf is stronger in the Force than you are. But you have no right talking to a May like that. I suggest you apologize.
Then Ocean rounded on Anakin.
How dare you come barging in here telling my friend to shut up? No, Invader! You are on our property! And this is not just between you and me. You don't run anything here. And you have no right dictating who to include or exclude. You got that?
Amay applauded. Anakin harumphed beneath his helmet and said,
I brought 2 lightsabers with me so you cannot back out.
I never accepted to begin with. Your challenge is rejected, and that's final!
Wow.
I was counting on your sense of pride not allowing you to refuse.
Vader taunted.
Who said anything about pride?
Elf countered.
Mine's already taken a terrible beating.
I fail to see how.
Vader said.
You have not lost to me yet.
That has nothing to do with it.
Said Elf.
I'm not stupid.
I never said you were.
Vader retorted.
Maybe not in so many words, but I maintain my own mind and my life without you in it. I'm not stupid enough to have a lightsaber duel with you and end up in some ultimatum situation where you get the upper hand and command me to marry you or die a burning death from your blade.
For a few moments, Vader stood as if stunned. But he collected himself soon enough.
Oh.
He shouted, trying to menace her.
No!
She shouted back with a glare, both hands thrown up as if she was about to let punches fly.
May I have a look at those sabers for a moment, Darth?
Sheev asked gently.
I think I see a defect in one of them and just want to be sure.
Vader agreed and moved through the bits of wreckage from the damage he caused to hand the sabers off to Sheev. Then he backed away from him and approached Elf, who moved away, making a motion of disgust. Sure Vader was no longer within reaching distance, Sheev threw first one saber, then the other. As they were in midair, they disappeared.
So it was all for nothing.
Vader ranted bitterly at Elf.
Well, aren't you the ungrateful, angsty brute?
She replied acidly.
You're healed. Sidious's bad laws are about to be changed to outlaw torture, and you're just sore because I won't be your Mary Sue.
Just then, Vader glanced at Sheev.
Where did those sabers go?
I sent them back to Tatooine. I do not want anyone getting hurt.
Sheev replied.
I am already hurt by her.
Oh, boo-hoo.
The elf mocked.
Look at him, always the victim.
The next to raise a voice was Sheev.
Elf, Darth, enough! That's not the same, sir, and you know it!
Anakin Vader looked at Sheev in disbelief.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to talk sense into her.
In my mistaken and muddled mind, I did say those words to you, but I ended up doing no such thing.
Because she still will not listen. She still does not understand me.
Vader railed.
There is a difference between understanding and actually agreeing or being sympathetic,
said Elf.
Now it's time you understood something besides drowning in self-pity.
I am not. What I went through was real.
Vader shrilled.
I showed you to make you understand me better.
No, you showed me because you wanted to school me, make me feel absolutely terrible for you.
That is not why I did it. I even apologized for you seeing me that way.
Vader protested.
Lip service!
Elf countered.
When did you get so jaded, Elf?
Vader tried provoking her with mock pity.
Did you just wake up one day and turn so cynical and bitter, or did it happen slowly over time?
Ignoring this, Elf continued.
Why don't you just admit it? You wanted to correct me and make me understand it all your way, which means agree with you completely. It was like you were the schoolmaster and I was a student, and you have no right treating me or anyone else that way. If it was only a matter of wanting me to help destroy that buzzard insidious Palpatrash, and what a sham that was. You wouldn't have brought up the subject of your precious, stupid, painful suit every freaking chance you got.
Do you think I liked being in that suit?
Vader accused.
Yes!
The elf finally shouted angrily.
It gave you the means to play with my emotions, so you thought you could push and pull me in any direction you pleased, just like you were doing to everyone else. What you really were going for was marry any girl who supposedly destroyed Palpatine and pretend she did it all for you. Wow, what status! Then you could say, oh, look at me, I have her as my wife. She's the one who killed the guy who totally wrecked my life. Now ain't that special?
I do not know how you can say this after all we've been through.
All you put me through.
The elf corrected sharply.
There is no we, Vader, there never was.
Shut up!
And there never will be, get it?
Tell her, Sheev.
No, sir, she has the right to tell us how she feels, since none of us were really listening until now. Go ahead, Elf.
Anakin Vader sulked.
Who cares about all the pain I suffered?
Oh, shut it!
Elf said with a snarling shout, stamping her foot.
One more word about your freaking pain and I'll end it with a wave!
Never mind the waves, Elf, just tell us your experience.
Sheev said calmly but firmly. Elf took a deep breath to calm herself.
You know he stuck some kind of portal on this property that set off the security alarm. I went to check things out and found no disturbance, but ended up in and through the portal to Tatooine. Now this was between 3 and 4 in the morning over here. I didn't know how to get back, or if I could. Furthermore, I was told I couldn't go back until Sidious was gone. A man who I had thought was already dead. So that was confounding.
Using the dark side of the Force to cheat death.
Vader said. Ocean continued.
The first person I was confronted with over there was him. And all he wanted to do was drone on and on about his stupid suit and...
Stop calling it a stupid suit.
Stupid!
Darth and Elf.
Sheev intervened. Elf continued, quieter, but no less agitated.
Well, I've had more than enough of being anxious and distressed over my loved ones having some kind of pain or condition or other. Things are finally doing well for the lot of us after so many years of that. I'm finally doing well emotionally. So I really don't want to be hearing any more about people in pain that I can't do anything about, especially stories of past pain that should have been long over, especially from people who caused untold pain and death themselves. But Vader just kept on and on about that freaking suit and wouldn't take the hint to just shut up about it. He never went to pieces about it before. He was too busy causing everybody else pain and being smug about his sadistic exploits. This guy tortured and murdered in the billions. So he was the last person I ever wanted to see on Tatooine anyway. So that didn't help. Even when he took me to meet Ben and Yoda, we had dinner, and the two of them explained the Palpatine problem and why they wanted me to help. They told me I could ask them any questions I might have, and then he...
She made a jabbing gesture in Vader's direction.
Started in again with, "If you want to ask me about my suit, I'll gladly tell you all about it, though it is a tale not to be told, and whatever blah blah blah."
I thought I was going to explode. How much longer was I expected to be there? How much longer would I have to put up with him jawing on and on and on and on about that infernal suit and all his suffering? Would I ever get back home? Would my friends and family still even be there?
At this, the elf sent Vader such an acid glare that if looks could kill, his face would have melted off. She spoke in a low menacing tone that shook with emotion.
No one will ever get away with doing that to me again. Not even if there's someone I like.
Vader tried making his excuse again and was cut off.
But it was the only option?
Do you understand me?
The elf shouted in such a severe tone, fixing him with a baleful stare, that even Vader finally wavered, appearing to take the hint at last. He nodded.